Hey everybody. I know it's been a hot minute. What did I do? Oh, okay. I'm working on uploading a bunch of the old lives to YouTube. So you can go back and watch some of them. You won't have all of them, you'll have some. But just trying to do that. I'm trying to catch up on being a mom. I'm trying to catch up on being a business person. I'm trying to catch up on being a salesperson. I'm trying to catch up on being a transporter. So it's great. It's been busy. It's been really busy. I am exhausted. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I drove the Amish today. They had to do a grocery run today. So I was going to grab a picture of the trailer full of their groceries, but then by the time I thought about it, it was too late, and it feels disrespectful to do something like that with them. So I didn't. And so we just kept right on going. And so I drove all day. And this is more of a test as to who's up late at night, who do I have left that follows my page, and kind of a just chit chat. Hey, hi, I've missed you all. I get a lot of comments of, hey, we miss the horses. I know, so do I. I have not been out with the horses a lot lately. I've been on the road trying to get bills paid more than anything. I get to handle those horses. So like this last trip we did a thoroughbred. We did probably a standard bred. I didn't recognize it exactly. And then we also did a quarter horse. And so we got to see those 3 horses on the trip. So I know before I left, I said, hey, can anybody on the East Coast at least keep an eye out for your inboxes to make sure that nothing happens? And the truck did act up. It did not cause a major problem, though. Jay was driving when it happened, and I said, see, this is what it does. And he was like, yeah, I see what you mean. I was like, yeah, see? And he was like, well, let's try some things. And so we did. He did some fuel additives, which seemed to help. We're wondering if it has something to do with the fuel filter and not the injectors, which is what I was really worried about, was the injectors, because the last thing I need is that going on the highway. I gotta check on that too. So we talked during a live in Florida about Dr. Busby's toe grips on the dogs. And I said, hang on, I might have a code. Well, I don't have a code yet, but I'm getting a code, and they're supposed to get me the code, and they have not gotten me the code. I need the code. So, I guess I'm going to have to go back and be like, hey, Dr. Busby, they still owe me a code. And see if they're going to give me the code that they said they're going to give me. So that way you guys can get some extra % off on your purchase for that stuff. So yeah, the trip went well otherwise. So we made it across to Ohio. The truck acted up. Jay kind of worked on it a little bit. We got down to Ohio. We picked up the horse there. We drove to Georgia. We dropped off the horse. We picked up a horse in Georgia. Saw my first wild in the wild armadillo. It ran across the road in front of us. I did not hit it. possum, deer. We started playing animal bingo until everybody just quit playing. Hey, Ellen, how are you? And then we made our way north. It acted up a couple of more times after that. Nothing happened, thankfully. And so, yeah, we made it across into PA where we picked up the thoroughbred, and then went to New York. And then we got in to Jay's place in Buffalo at like 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, not today. Today being Thursday, where a bunch of you guys are going to watch this on Friday. So I'm talking about Wednesday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I crashed at his place until like 10 o'clock. It was like I really needed sleep. And came home, checked in on the horses, make sure everybody was doing okay. And then I had a pair of donkeys to haul last night, Wednesday night. And then I had the Amish, like I said earlier today. Today being on the road, I did a lot of thinking. Like I said, I miss you guys. I know I've been busy. I want to be back on more. My schedule looks like it's opening up. I don't like that, but it is good in a way for you guys and for me to catch up on things. Because there are things here around the house that need to be done, but unfortunately, if I'm not on the road and the bills aren't getting paid, so I'm going to have to definitely work on making sure the sale items are up to par with you guys. I have a lot of stuff hanging out here. I have a lot of stuff to get out. I have a lot of things to handle and take care of as well. And there will be more trips. Next week we have a trip to Mississippi. And I think this is going to be the trip. As long as Jay's healthy and I'm healthy, I think this is going to be the trip where subscribers are owed a karaoke video. I promised them back just after Christmas time. Hey, Penny, how is Canada doing, by the way? And hugs and condolences to everybody up there with the school shooting. I have a box to send you. Because we waited because of the forest fires. Now I have a box to send you. So subscribers are owed a karaoke live. Where you're going to get me and Jay both singing to music. I did put out a post asking for song suggestions. We got nothing. So I guess this is going to be a free-for-all type of deal. The big thing with the karaoke, though, is we have to play music that Facebook doesn't like us playing because we don't have copyright statuses. So for the karaoke, we have to schedule a specific time so you guys can all get in. And then when we start, Facebook allows the live to continue, but you cannot jump in later. So once you're in, you're in. Don't lose it. And if you're out, you're out. You can't get back in. So either that, we're going to have to do it that way. And of course, I will repost it to YouTube. Hey, Nicole. I will repost the video to the YouTube channel, of course, so you can go back and watch it later if you're a subscriber. You have to subscribe to the YouTube, though. So there's that. And then Jay and I have been talking about a couple of different projects. One being the equine education videos that a bunch of us had talked about on a previous live back in January when Jim was moving around the house, remember? Oh, no, Penny. No, I'm not going to resale. You paid for it. It's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. Don't worry. The box is... You're getting a box. If you've paid for it and you wanted the stuff, you're going to get it. I'm not holding it hostage. Sometimes tasks, priorities is a hard thing for me, and I don't know why. It's a it's an ordeal of things I've always had to deal with, and it's not easy to deal with. You're supposed to prioritize tasks based on, what is it, need and timeliness, and I don't know, but that's really hard in a household where you're trying to manage so many hats and keep life going. You lose track. And that's what happens. I do not purposely forget items. I do not purposely forget sale boxes. I do not purposely forget to send stuff out. It's a priority issue. And I do it when I have time and space to be able to do that. The problem is that time is very limited in my world because I'm always running for things. And like I'm making time for you guys right now versus going to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I'm tired, but I don't want to go to bed. I have things to do. And I want to chat with you guys because I've missed my community and I've missed you guys. We will be in the barn tomorrow, by the way. We will be in the barn tomorrow. But then space, I have to have a table. And I have to be able to have like the box and then your order box and then the computer to check your invoices and then your free swag stuff. I've got so much free swag stuff for you guys that it's here. I have stacks of things. And so I have to order it out, and it's a process because when I'm gone, the table gets covered in stuff. So then it takes me 3 days to clean the table, and then I'm back on the road. So I'm going to be off the road except for Sunday for like the next 5 days. So I'm going to be working on catching up a lot of those things. But anyway, back. Jay and I have some projects we're going to work on. The first video is in the works. The very first video is in the works. We are working on a script. Jay and I have talked about video editing. He is a video editing guru. Okay, he's the filmographer type of person. Like, he does the video editing, he does sound, he does transitions of things, and so that's his thing. Jay does not have a full-time job, and so it's not a big deal for him with all the time he has in the world. And so I specifically talked to him today about it, and he was like, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, okay, so we're going to do this. Where am I going to fit it in time? I have no idea, but we're going to find it because, I don't know, it's something to do, right? And it gives time around horses. You guys get to see horses. Horses get to be on. You will be seeing a lot of repeat pictures and videos from either old lives or horses we've seen come through the bailout, some of my old stuff in the past from me being as a kid. I gotta get to the NAS unit for that part. I wonder if I can get to the NAS unit now. So there's gonna be a project with that stuff. Update on Dragon. Dragon is doing amazing with the trainer. So, if you haven't known, which I don't know how you don't know at this point in time, Dragon has been at the trainers since January? Yeah, January. He is with a person who knows what he's doing. Is this it? I don't know if this is it or not. I need to get onto my NAS unit somehow. And, being broke to ride. And he says, what do you want him to do? And I said, whatever the horse wants to do. Because I shouldn't make the horse do a thing that he doesn't want to do. Let's make sure that he can do a thing that he wants to do. And so the trainer has been working with him, thinks that he is a very incredibly patient, well-trained, on the ground handling stallion. I said, well, thank you. I will take that. This is not the NAS unit file that you were looking for. It's not the file. Well, then give me the file I am looking for. We won't have a problem here. I'm going to have to make that talk to the NAS units somehow. He said, the horse is extremely intelligent. I said, I knew that already. Thank you. Yes, I know you can't connect to that because it's not actually there, I don't think. Why are you not showing the NAS unit? I know it's on live. Alright, so we're going to have to work on that because I need files off the NAS unit to do this. So, I know what the Facebook keyboard, oh my gosh. Facebook, you can go to hell some days, you know that? So Dragon's doing really well. He is taking the saddle. He is standing at the mounting block. He's behaving. I don't want that. Would you just please? Oh my God. Here, I turned myself off. Okay, right, yeah, okay. You guys aren't commenting, so I'm making sure I wasn't missing the comments. Like I said, I've missed people. Nobody talks anymore, so that's fine. That's my bad, and that's on me, and I know that, and I'm taking the frustration and shame out of that part for losing my community, but that's part of work, unfortunately. So Dragon is doing really well. He is behaving. He is liked. They say don't geld him. Please don't turn him into a gelding. I said that won't happen. He's looking like he could be a very potentially high performing reining and ranch horse stallion. So there's a huge chance that Dragon, if we can keep him in the show ring and doing well and performing to the best of his ability that he needs to, Dragon might put himself on the map. According to these people, Penny, well, thank you. I'm definitely busy. She still walks off. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I am going to be around all day tomorrow, Nicole, except for probably about an hour and a half. And we can take a look at Iris, for sure. Hey, Ellie. So, I'm hoping that this guy is not just pulling me for a loop and, wanting more training money and stuff out of him, but I don't think so. I'm going to be going up on Sunday to go visit and see where progress is at with Dragon and hopefully talk to the barn owner. The barn owner is a owner of a very previously high profile reining stallion. Claims that she absolutely adores Dragon and thinks that he's great. And so I'd like to get her professional opinion out of that for sure too, and not just coming from this guy. But we are aiming Dragon for a show in May, to start out really early to see where things are at, kind of get a gauge of his capability, the level of training he's at that point in time, and versus that small crowd of horses that will be at that show. So we shall see. But if he continues to prove himself in both the training pen and then in the show pen, Dragon might make a change in our world. So I'm excited and conservatively nervous as well at the same time. If it does, then I picked a damn good freaking horse. If he doesn't, then, well, the guy's just pulling me for another loop, and hopefully I don't lose out too much. But I would at least like my horse people to ride so I can put him in the show ring for my own things. But so we're already starting to schedule out shows for what they want, or they think that he's going to be capable and ready for what I want him to be capable and ready for by mid to late summers. especially going to Colorado Ranger Nationals in September. I am tired, Ellen. Thank you, though. I am. I don't want to go to bed yet. I still have Valentine stuff to take care of for the kids, for classroom tomorrow. I have totally forgot about the pretzels. Lily's supposed to need pretzels. So I dropped the kids off. I'm going to run to Tops and go get pretzels and run them back to the school. They worked on their classroom Valentine invites with my mother today while I was working. So yeah. And then I have to go to the body shop. Let's just say something happened to the truck that was not necessarily needed, and that was completely unexpected, and it does not affect the functionality of the truck. It just affects the look of the truck. Well, it does affect one functionality. Hey, Megan. Yes, Ellie, I have the Valentines you made. Thank you. Actually, I'll show them here in a minute. We're just going to say the truck got hit by a very large deer. And then that deer did a thing that it was not supposed to do, that threw a wrench into my entire plans with that deer. Megan, it's weird with you not coming around so much, I'll be honest. So yeah, I have to go to the body shop tomorrow with the truck and see what they can do for that. So Ellie has been working diligently on these little Valentines for the kids to give to their classmates. And these are adorable, Ellie. Like, these are adorable. They're aliens. And they've got little suckers in them. Like, I don't know where you have time to do these. If you all need like something creative, paper-wise, y'all need to get a hold of Ellie, because look at these things. They're adorable. I do like them, Ellie. Why not? This one ripped. That's okay. It's my favorite flavor. Yeah, you do need time with the horses. Everybody needs to get time with the horses. So, like, these are really cute. So, Ellie's been putting them together for the kids. So, I've got to, that's why I'm actually staying up. I've got to sort through these so the kids have them sorted for their classmates for school. Liam's been home for 3 days. Today was the first. There's a different kind at the bottom. There's more. There's more? Look at this one's got green teeth. Yeah, you do definitely need to start working with Woody. I don't think they all stayed together, Ellie. There is more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. I think we have more than needed, for sure. What are those? Those are cute. Are these tattoos? Oh yeah, they are. See, it's missing it. It lost its sucker. Hang on. Aw, those are cute, Ellie. She's so creative. You're so, I don't have the time. Definitely extra. Definitely extra. Yeah, so I've got to put together some bags for the kids. There's some loose ones in here. Those are cute. So you did those, right? I did these little things, which I think it was in the kitchen. Oh no, deer can cause a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Oh yeah, I had an implant break too. So I'm dealing with that as well. It's great. They are cute. Well, then my mother was online. And she got a bunch of Valentine's current. This is Best Buy 3/4/26. A bunch of Valentine's candy on an auction site. So now I have yours, I have my mother's, and I have mine. The kids have so much extra to take to school, it's not even funny, which is okay, because then they can share with whoever they want to share it with, right? But, 2, 4, 6, 8, so there's 16. 16 and 16 is what, 32, which is more than enough already. There's another 8 and another 8. There's Fun Dip. And then more of them. Good night, Ellen. So if you bought the February box, guess what you're getting in your February box? February boxes are going out tomorrow. Okay? And there's only 3 orders, which is really kind of a shame because I have a lot of really cool stuff for the February box. I appreciate that, Megan. Thank you. Fun Dip is fun. Because, you know, your February box is going to have one of these. Yeah, Megan, you're one of them. It's a pen. It's a cute pen. They write, too. They write pretty decent. Yeah, it was Megan, and I think my favorite one, Nancy, and then my friend Rhea. You 3 got February boxes. If you want one, now's the time to order one. I know, Ellie. I understand. It is black ink. Black ink pen. So that's one of it. And then, like I said in one of the other posts, February boxes, all the boxes for this month. Is it too late? No, you're one of them. You've got one coming, Rhea. I have to invoice you. Every box this year that I'm going to be doing, because like I'm already starting to look at March's, so I can have that out for you. You're going to be getting a fire horse something in it, every box. So like you can collect them throughout the rest of the year too. So I have that planned into the year's worth of things. So, like I said, February boxes are going out tomorrow. You can still order them. You can order them right up until the last day of February. You just won't get it sooner than that. And then March is coming. So, March boxes are going to have shirts. So make sure when you guys fill out for the order thing for the March box that you have a shirt size checked in. And if you're not sure, I can go back in and check. But yeah, so that's what I gotta finish doing is kids stuff and Valentine stuff for that. Setting up the table for packing boxes tomorrow and being out in the barn somehow. Let's see what else is going on. Like I said, Dragon's in training. It's going really well. I'm going to visit him on Sunday. We're going to have some new video and pictures to post for you guys from that. Oh, Dragon has teeth done today, too, by the dentist. They floated him unsedated because my stallion is just that awesome. Sent me a really cool picture, which I will be posting over in the subscriber page, in the subscriber group on Facebook. It shows the inside of his teeth and how sharp the points are. You can actually see the ulcer on the inside. Yay, Dustin. Congrats. Good job, buddy. Was that the Walmart job, Nicole? So yeah, so Dragon is doing really, really well. We have one confirmed breeding with him this year, potentially two. I'm waiting to see if she's going to confirm or not, and then we potentially have a rebreed from there that didn't take last year. So, oh cool. Well, good. I hope it goes well. I really do. Dragon breeding season. Lost it. But we potentially have 3 mares to be bred this year. Oh yeah, Ellie, you get to see your son on Saturday. That's going to be awesome. He gets to fly in and everything. Valentine's Day. How convenient. Let's see what else is going on. Sophie is scheduled to go to the vet in March to get her broodmare checkup done so we can get that stallion breeding contract fulfilled with Taken, the big stallion out of Missouri, Miss something. So then we'd be looking at having a baby in the spring of next year, running around, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood. And I just ripped this nail way too short. Good job. This is gonna hurt. Ow! Ow! You know when you get your fingernails way too low? Got it. So yeah. So that's kind of what's been going on. I have been on the road. I have been sick for 2 weeks. It's great. The household has it. We're circulating among us. It's fun. So my voice has been coming in and out of able to use it and not able to use it. I have 2 planned lives. 3 actually planned lives. 3? 2? 3? Jim, I've been bothering Jim because somebody has requested a tarot live to be done. And it was supposed to happen before I went to Florida. And then it was supposed to happen when I got back from Florida. And then it was supposed to, and it just hasn't. Because either I've been gone or Jim has been sick and feeling under the weather. And he can't do the card connections well if he's under the weather. We still have more of our advent calendar trip mystery thing to do over on the subscriber page some more too, which I've been nagging him about doing, which again hasn't happened just yet because he's feeling under the weather, and when he's under the weather, man, the whole world stops. Men cold, right? And then there's a planned live tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow out in the barn. We're gonna do chores and visit with the ponies. And then on Sundays, we're going to get back to doing the shadow workbook stuff too. So we're going to get back to doing it every Sunday night. We're not doing cards and playing with the guys anymore. Hey, Lori. So there's no scheduling conflictions of that. The only scheduling conflictions I have is if I'm supposed to be on the road, which Sunday I am not. So, well, actually I am later. Well, during most of Sunday I'm on the road because I have 3 horses to move and Dragon to visit. And then hopefully be home in time to put the kids to bed. So, That'll be good though, to spend Sunday night doing more of the shadow workbook that I started doing way back when. This has kind of been my thing of, I want to get back to doing what I was doing last year. I want to be on more. I want to be around the horses more. I want to get stuff done. It's my resolutions for myself. January, kind of like, I don't know what happened in January. January was just like gone, right? Just gone. January is weird. And I don't know why. But January was weird. February is almost already halfway gone, and I don't know what happened to February. But yeah, so I'm going to build the page back up to where I had it. I'm going to try, at least. I know a big part of that is the horses, because everybody wants to see the horses and how they're doing and what are we doing and stuff like that. And so there'll be more road lives. I told Jay he's just going to have to deal with it. So I haven't been doing road lives because we switched drivers. He falls asleep, and he has a hard time falling asleep. And so once I can get him out, he's out-ish. So I don't like to get on doing something that's going to bother him. So he and I are going to have to come to some sort of agreement when we're on the road that I need to get on and do road lives, and we can talk about something. We can chit chat, show the road, talk about the event, talk about some of the crazy stuff that happened on the roads, because yeah, these last few trips have been a little weird. I don't know if people caught it, but like, I had to finish one of my trips without brakes. I made it 500 miles across the states without brakes. Very, very carefully. You have to be an extremely good driver to do it, and I made it. And even my mechanic's like, I don't know how you did it. I did. Something else happened. I'm trying to remember which trip it was. I'm going to have to go back and look at my calendar, but something else happened. Jay and I both looked at each other and went, weirdest trip ever. So I have to go back and see and remember which that was and why. You caught it. Well, yeah, but you also have inside touch too there, Rhea. Jay and I were just like, this is really weird. Can we get this over with now? So yeah, that happened too. And I'm trying to remember which one it was. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, New Jersey. That's what it was. Yeah. I lost my rocker at a client. I lost my cool. I yelled at him. He yelled at me. We yelled at each other. I still tried to do the professional thing. He told me to go away, and I said no. And yeah, that went really weird. And Jay was like, all of a sudden I heard yelling. He says, I didn't know what I had to be angry about. Yeah, that was weird. Joy, hello. How is Texas? Is it cold still, or is it warmed up finally for you? I could have stopped and grabbed your truck. You know, it never even crossed my mind. Never even crossed my mind to stop to grab the truck or to borrow. I was just worried about getting home, and that kept my adrenaline up. Like, I need to get home. I need to get home safely. I need to get this little mini to New Jersey. So, yeah, where we did that. So that's kind of what's been in the works, you guys. Me trying to figure out why am I not on as much. I'm having a mental break. Patiently waiting on horse books. I was just going to comment on that thing. I have been on the road a lot and in dealing and thinking about, and it's probably the weather. It's probably January. It's cold. The government's not great either. And Texas, don't I know that? That's for sure, Joy. Texas is definitely bipolar. The government's not great. We're not going to get into that on this page. We don't talk about it on this page, but it does take a toll on your mental stability and your mental gymnastics. So that's been on there too, and worrying about trying to get things taken care of. And so like my focus has been distracted again, obviously. I don't know why, and I apologize for that as always. But like I said, I miss the community and I've missed talking and chatting with you guys. And everybody misses the horses, and I know that. And then Jay needs a distraction, and I need a new creative outlet because I'm not getting enough creative outlet on here for myself. So, the horse videos are going to happen if you missed the first part of this live. Horse videos are coming. Okay, we're going to start filming this week, this weekend, into next week. Filming's not easy when you're pre-planning a live and a video to actually like post and put together and have it full of educational type of information that is still engaging and interacting with people. It will not be posted on Facebook. You will have to go to the YouTube page to get it. I will share a link when it's posted. So there's going to be I'm always hauling something somewhere and have several trailer options. Well, Joy, I am a hauler as well. That's what I do for a living. So yeah, I'm always looking for networking for stuff like that. I'm sure we all are, as long as we can behave with each other, right? Because not all haulers like each other. People are mean. In the downtime that I'm not on the road, we are planning filming and script work and everything around all of that equine education material that I showed you guys back in January. So it's going to happen. It's coming together. Jay's going to do all the video editing work. He's going to be putting together the sound, the pictures, the text work, everything. I'm just going to have to do the grunt work, and then he does all the computer stuff. So that's why I said, hey, we're doing a film contest or a video contest. Like, hey, we would like some submissions from the community of your horses being stupid. I need a short clip of a horse doing something stupid, acting like a toddler, and a short clip of a horse doing something spooky, scared of, being a big scaredy cat at something. So, Megan, really quick to answer your question, Frank and Woody are doing great. Both are doing really well. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's eating. Everybody's warm. Everybody's doing great. So, I don't do it for a living, but I enjoy it, and registered vet tech. So if you need, I'm available. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. I'm a vet tech too. I do it for a living though. Not vet tech, hauling. I do hauling for a living. I do social content on the side when I have time and people like to hang out. And I have a barn, and I have a family, and I sell stuff online, and I do whatever I have to. So yeah, but cool. Good to know. Joy, thank you. I like having resources in various places in case something falls through. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, absolutely, Megan. Those two boys are so easy to take care of. It's not even funny. Woody and Frank are just like, duh, whatever. Okay, thanks, guys. Quartz is going to have to get back in the show ring this summer, going around with Dragon, and because I'm not always going to be able to ride Dragon in the show ring because of the special levels that he's going to have to compete at that I don't have the training for yet. So I need a horse to ride. So Quartz is going to be that next horse. So Quartz and Gatto are going back on the training block. Of course, we need to get Maddie more trained so we can get her adopted. Nick, I'm going to start pushing on Nick this year. Nick has had an entire year to himself to put himself back together. And he's still a little standoffish. So we're going to start. Now it's time to start pushing Nick. So as I'm home, that's going to happen as well. So, so you guys are going to see more training videos. Just happens to catch training videos type things too. Whether it's reels or lives, I'm not sure. Mix of both, more than likely. But I'm going to try to be better about being on more. You guys have been extremely patient. Those of you that have still hung out and lasted this long, thank you. Well, you got to get down here, Megan, and we'll get Woody ready to go because we need to get quartz too. And Tenet. I need to get on Tenet. Tenet's broke to ride. I just had to fix his face. So there's a lot of stuff planned for this year that is solely focused on just having fun and just having a good time with life this year, more than anything. So this is Dragon's year. This is my year. This is the kids' year. This is the farm's year, which I hope. Oh my God, do I hope. I need this to be Jay's year. Jim's doing great with work and everything else. So this is going to be Jim's year. I need this to be Jay's year. Jay needs something to look forward to right now in things. And so I'm hoping that I can kind of distract him a little bit and be like, hey, dude, you help me, I help you. Things work out, right? So yeah, that's where we're at with stuff. I've got to get Dragon registered with the Ranch Horse Association stuff. I've got to get Quartz registered with the Colorado Ranger Horse stuff. I got to get Quartz's genetic stuff too. I paid for it. I just haven't submitted it yet. What? Megan, seriously? Oh man, come on here. You guys got to get a break. This is crazy. Yes, the biggest question is he okay? Is it broken? Is it what? Come on, you can't just lead with that and leave it there. Why is my daughter... What is this? This is what I pull out of my daughter's bag. And chunks of paper. What is the paper? Lily, what are you doing? Low or 10? That's the question. Low or 10? What is my daughter writing on? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Gloves. Another piece of paper. Come back here. Napkin. She can keep the napkin and the gloves. Jewelry. This is what it's like being a girl mom. He fixed it up himself. Well, that doesn't do any good when something he does. Yeah, okay, Megan. And you believe him? He's a guy. Come on here. Especially at work. It's workers' comp. Lily got 100 on her spelling test. Homework's done. Homework. Art class. Homework. Homework. My daughter's so freaking intelligent. If I need pencils, I definitely don't need pencils. They have so many pencils in this house, it's not even funny. I need to figure out how many invites. How many of these things are in here? 1, 2, I think it was 11. Alright, so now we need to put 11. I know, right? He needs to go to the doctor. He banded up, said he's fine. He can barely walk. Jeez. Yeah, he needs to go to a doctor. Okay, 1. Oh, that doesn't have a sucker on it. 2. Yeah, my husband, he would go to the doctor because he knows better. Because it's workers' comp. 3. 4. That one's not staying. You need to stay. Can you stay, please? You know, if we have extra of these, I'm handing these out in boxes. So as I ship boxes, I'm going to start dropping these in a box. Yeah, I know, Megan. He needs not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 11. 6. Where'd the bag go? Oh, hang on. Seven. 8. It might be old tape. 9. 10. 10. Oh, this one's not, I haven't used yet. This one's cute. Oh, his eyeballs fell off. His eye fell off, Ellie. It was supposed to have 1 or 2. He's only got 1. Oh, this one's cute. This looks like the, I think your eyes are on the wrong side. Because the teeth are here, but your eyes are over here. Oh, I found the other eye. I found it. He's going to need new glue. Yeah, no. He needs to go get looked at. He needs to claim workers' comp. And he needs to stop. Alright. One of these, and then... let's see, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. Not that my kid needs to send anything more to school. But I make sure they're ready for their Valentine's party tomorrow. Be the mom. I'm be the mom. I'm trying to be the mom. Well, then he needs to stop getting hurt, and then you won't have to worry about being on workers' comp. Okay, Lily's done. I gotta find Liam's bag real quick. Oh, God, my feet fell asleep. I try to. It's not easy being a mom. Alright, here's him. Ah, your feet stink, kid. That needs to get washed. What is this? From school. Our first president. Scholastic News. There's all the stuff that he brought home from school. What is this? Thank you for the dino game and Nerf guns. So the kids had a birthday party. Actually, they had 2 birthday parties last weekend. They had 2 birthday parties. One was on Saturday, one was on Sunday. Both of them were super busy, always during the day, of course. So Liam has 16? I need 16 monsters. Yeah. Oh, that one got ripped. I can't use that one. Okay, so 1, 2. You're missing a thing. 3. 4. Nice. Thank you cards are sent. That's true. Thank you cards are not sent enough. That one's missing a sucker. 4, 5, 6, 7. See, these things are cool. You know, you need to talk to Ellie if you want custom stuff like this. Where am I at? I lost count. 2, 3, 4, 7. Let's see. 8, 9 spares. 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna make these all fit in the bag. They're gonna fit. That was 11, right? Where am I at? Valerie! Hello! Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Val. We all need to chit-chat and talk a little bit and hang out, man. Is it 11? Where am I at, you guys? I totally lost track already. I'm at 12. Oh, I'm glad somebody's keeping track. I was missing a sucker. You know what? There's one right here. We're going to do that. At least he's got 2 eyeballs. Alright, so 12, 13, 14. Or do I need 12? Where? What? 13, 14. We're just going to go with it. He's missing a half an eyeball. 15, 16. We're going to go with this. See, he's wearing an eye patch. We're going to go with that. They don't fit. They won't fit in the bag. My kids are going to be like, what is this? I'm like, just hand one out to every one of your classmates. Just do it. Just do what Mom says. Do what Mom says. We won't have this problem. But I already have some. So you hand out one of each to all the kids. So they get 2 things. No, they get 3 things. Because they get one of these little boxy thingies. And then they get one of these little aliens with a sucker. Yeah, your new glue pen failed that way, for sure. And now they're also going to get these, too. So that's 8. Oh, I need 2 of those. Because that would be 16. And then I don't have to rip one open. Ha, 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 ha. Ha! They're going to be the coolest kids in the classroom. That's what's going to happen. Ellie, thank you for this. I appreciate that. I really do. Between my mother and then me totally forgetting and buying things, and then Ellie being awesome and spending all of her diligent time. Now he's turned into googly eyes. All of Ellie's extras are going to get dropped in a box, or for somebody who bought something, you're going to end up with a monster and a sucker. Except I might have to eat all of the grape Jolly Ranchers because these are my favorite. I love artificial grape flavored things. It's just my thing. Like, well, I didn't realize that the one day we were on the trip, Jay and I were out, I grabbed a grape Powerade. I grabbed the grape Crush. I grabbed a grape sucker. And I went, I have a problem. So, you might get a sucker in replacement of the grape Jolly Ranchers. They're mine. Mine. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 monsters left. Oh, good. There's extra suckers. All the grape ones are mine. There will be 9 suckers and Valentine's things going out with you guys. So there you are. So there's that. What else? Nothing, I don't think. I think I've covered at least everything at least once or twice already. So, video will be posted. You could rewatch if you'd like. Video will be posted for anybody that did not watch it while it was happening at midnight. And I was packing my kids' bags. You have 50 extras. Oh, wow. I will take all the purples. I will be stealing this video once it's set and uploading it to the YouTube. I will be sharing the YouTube link. You can just pretty much will start rewatching anything you want over there at this point in time. I did have another hater stalker come around yesterday, the day before, start bothering me again. I told her to where to stick it. And so she might probably be on the YouTube trying to watch my videos. I don't really care, but just FYI, if shit starts to get weird again, I have a stalker person that won't leave me alone. They don't know better. I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything, okay? I didn't do anything. Jay says I need to do a video explaining, but I don't really think I need to, so. February boxes are going out on tomorrow. I will work on boxes tomorrow. We're going to be out in the barn tomorrow. We're going to be doing a barn live tomorrow. And we're starting filming for our first educational video. That's what I got right now for you guys. So, all right, it's after 12:30. I got the Valentine stuff done. I found Liam's shirt. There's something else I wanted to accomplish too before I went to bed. My brain's going fuzzy, I don't know. So, I appreciate you guys, at least those 6 that I see hanging out with me online here tonight. Again, I've missed my community. I've missed all of you. I am picking at my fingers because I have a problem with attention right now. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I've missed you all. I've missed everybody that has disappeared, which I hope will come around once I start posting more horsey videos. Spring is coming. Spring has to come. I need it. You'll be seeing more on the road. You'll be seeing more of Jay. I'm going to do it because I'm going to make myself do it because myself needs to do it. Yes. That's my mantra right now. Needs to do it. So, I'm going to bed. I am tired. And I have a lot of work to do in the morning. So, thank you. Everybody, appreciates you. All the loves and hugs. And happy Valentine's Day. We'll catch you guys on Valentine's Day too.